Imagine being cursed. Not just with power, but with the terrifying ability to turn anyone who gazes into your eyes to stone. Now, imagine having to live with that curse for all eternity. What if Medusa wasn't the monster, but the victim? Before the terrifying legend, Medusa was a beautiful mortal. She had everything: youth, beauty, and love. But that all changed when the gods saw her. A beautiful girl, adored by men, her life was about to take a dark turn. Poseidon, the mighty god of the seas, came to her, but it wasn't to love her. Instead, he took something she could never get back. Her beauty, her innocence, he took it all away, and the gods. They didn't protect her. They cursed her. With no one to stand up for her, the gods cast their cruel punishment. Medusa would no longer be a mortal. She would become a monster, her once beautiful hair turning into writhing snakes, and her gaze would turn anyone who looked at her into stone. She became the embodiment of fear. A symbol of punishment. For what? For a crime she never committed. Medusa's tragedy is that she was punished not for her actions, but for being a woman. A woman wronged by the very gods who were supposed to protect her. Then came Perseus, sent by the gods to slay Medusa. But was he the hero, or just another pawn in their cruel game? Perseus kills Medusa, and the world celebrates her death as if it was justice. But what if the real tragedy wasn't her monstrous appearance, but her broken heart? The heartbreak of a woman who was punished for something she had no control over. Medusa's story isn't just about a monster. It's about power, control, and how history often blames the victim. It's about how the gods, who could have shown mercy, chose to shatter a soul instead. So, next time you hear her name, don't just think of the monster. Think of the girl who was betrayed and cursed by the gods themselves. 10 facts about Medusa. 1. Medusa was once a beautiful mortal. Before her transformation, Medusa was a stunningly beautiful woman, often depicted with long, flowing hair that was said to be her most enchanting feature. She even caught the attention of Poseidon, the god of the sea. 2. She was a priestess of Athena. Medusa was not just a regular mortal, she was a priestess in Athena's temple. This role meant she had taken a vow of chastity, making Poseidon's actions even more treacherous and against the rules of the gods. 3. Her transformation was a punishment, not a curse. Medusa's transformation into a monster was a punishment from Athena after Poseidon assaulted her in the temple. Athena punished Medusa, not Poseidon, turning her into a monster with snakes for hair, and the ability to turn anyone who looked at her into stone. 4. Medusa was not born a monster. The Medusa we know as the monstrous Gorgon wasn't born with snakes for hair or the power to petrify people. She was cursed by Athena after being wronged, turning her into a symbol of tragedy, not a born villain. 5. Her sisters were also Gorgons. Medusa was one of 3 Gorgon sisters. Her sisters, Stheno and Euryale, were born with the same monstrous traits. Unlike Medusa, however, they were immortal, which is why Medusa's fate as a mortal is particularly tragic. 6. Perseus didn't actually look at Medusa's eyes. In order to defeat Medusa, Perseus used a polished bronze shield from Athena to avoid looking directly at her eyes. He looked at her reflection in the shield to be able to slay her without turning to stone. 7. Medusa's head was used as a weapon. After her death, Perseus used Medusa's severed head as a weapon. It was so powerful that it turned enemies into stone, and he even used it to defeat powerful foes, including the Titan Atlas. 8. Medusa's gaze was a symbol of power. Medusa's ability to turn people to stone wasn't just a curse, it was a symbol of power. Her gaze represented the fear and strength that the gods had given her, though tragically she couldn't control it. 9. Medusa's story was inspired by the theme of feminine power. The myth of Medusa reflects ancient Greece's fear of powerful women. Her transformation can be seen as a punishment for female power, autonomy, and beauty, with the gods deeming her too dangerous to be free. 10. Medusa's head was eventually placed in the sky. After Medusa's death, her head was placed in the sky by Athena as a constellation known as the Head of Medusa, which we now call the constellation Perseus. Her legacy lived on as a symbol of both fear and power in the heavens. Medusa's curse didn't make her a monster. It made her a legend. Think Medusa's story is just a myth? Think again.